everybody, thanks for watching another video. So we have a huge week coming up. The House of Representatives, that is controlled primarily by the Democrats, is most likely going to vote on impeaching President Trump. The two articles of impeachment, or two reasons that they're looking to impeach the president, are number one, abuse of power, and number two, obstruction of Congress. Now, the first article, abuse of power, started off as quid pro quo, but nobody really seemed to know what that is in the general public, and nobody really cared. But this is a form of bribery, especially when one side has a higher influence on the other. So basically what was happening there is President Trump said, if you dig up dirt on the Bidens for me, I will release the aid to you, and that is a form of bribery. But nobody seemed to care about that, and that's why it stands now at abuse of power. All right, the second article of impeachment is obstruction of Congress. When the House found out what President Trump did, the supposed quid pro quo, they started their own investigation and they subpoenaed key witnesses that had first-hand knowledge of the phone call between President Trump and President Zelensky. The next step that President Trump did is what they are considering obstruction of Congress. He basically said, I'm going to claim executive privilege and block these witnesses from testifying. Now, even though I personally feel that the witnesses that did testify did a great job, very compelling, I think they confirmed all of the bribery, quid pro quo, abuse of power, obstruction of Congress, all of that. But say stop short of the president of the Ukraine actually coming out saying, hey, check out these phone calls, I did feel pressured, him actually admitting it, or just something huge, I think the Republicans are still going to be okay claiming, you know what, that's still not enough to impeach the president. So here's what's next. The House is going to go in this week, probably vote to impeach President Trump. It's going to head over to the Senate. That probably won't kick in until early January. They're going to just shut it down, and that will be the end of that. President Trump will remain to be our president, and I predict he's going to win the next presidential campaign because the Democrats just don't have it together. And I know that's not what some people want to hear, and it feels like President Trump is going to get away with something that he shouldn't, but that's what happens when party lines get dug in so deep and the evidence isn't strong enough. Like the Republicans are dug in hard, and I don't think the Democrats have brought that lightning rod to bring people over to want to impeach Donald Trump like they did with Nixon. I just don't think they did a big enough job, and that's why I think we're going to see another 4 years of President Trump. Guys, that's the ending of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Kimo365, please do. And remember, I'll catch you guys later.